It was completely unexpected. A big leak for Shiba Inu has just been released by the developers of Shiba Inu. Everything was different at this point. Analysts are now stepping in. According to reports, Shiba Inu have been sending a covert signal. In the next week, will Shiba Inu eventually reach 1 cent? On the other hand, is this otherwise? Please allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Recently, Shiba Inu have finally begun to climb again and break out of their confinement. After what seemed like an eternity, the price is on the rise, having reached a significant increase of more than 5% in only the last 48 hours. Perhaps it will not be the huge advances that we've seen in the year 2021. On the other hand, this is a significant amount in the current market. Everyone in the community is working hard. To tell you the truth, it just seems like a welcome change of pace. And now comes the most bizarre part. If you zoom out and look over the previous week, you will see that Shiba Inu has flown even higher, erasing any losses that have occurred recently and moving into territory that is solid green. Now let me tell you something. The charts of Shiba Inu were broken down by one expert who explained what is really going on. He said that the price had increased by more than 5% in only 2 days, which caused its market worth to surpass the enormous amount of $7.8 billion. Additionally, trading activity skyrocketed, with volume more than tripling, making it one of the most popular cryptocurrencies with regard to trading activity. Investors with a lot of money also participated, which led to an increase of nearly 70% in the number of major transactions. Additionally, long-term holders have been discreetly adding more to their holdings, which is an indication that accumulation is taking place throughout this time. And the spot market is not the only one involved. The degree of speculation in futures contracts reached levels that we haven't seen in more than a month, and it increased by 50%. Clearly, Shiba Inu is about to have a significant advancement. When we talk about something that is going to happen in the near future, did you know that the Shiba Inu crew has just released tremendous news today? Indeed, and it has the potential to provide us with a reliable indicator of the direction in which the price of Shiba Inu will go in the future. The excitement that has surrounded this is completely unfounded. Want to know all there is to know? Stay here for a while because I'll explain everything in more detail later on in the video. But before we go into it, let's find out what is truly driving this spike. In the realm of decentralized finance, Shiba Inu is making a move that will change the game. The team has now revealed their intentions for Shiba Finance, a robust new decentralized finance platform that has the potential to totally disrupt the cryptocurrency sector. It's not simply another improvement, more than that. This is a significant step forward, since it provides Shiba Inu with some real-world applications and provides owners with even more reasons to be pleased. Waves have already been sent across the market as a result of the news. There is a staggering quantity of Shiba Inu tokens that are now in profit, which demonstrates the level of faith that traders have in what is going to happen in the future. A lot of people are beginning to question about it since the price has already been going up. It is possible that this is the spark that will eventually launch Shiba Inu into its next great breakthrough of success. And what is it that makes Shiba Finance so unique? To put it simply, it is intended to bring about a revolution in the financial services industry by providing users with access to strong decentralized tools and providing solutions that are on the cutting edge of blockchain technology. It is a courageous move that has the potential to establish Shiba Inu as a significant player in the world of DeFi, a token that is not simply another meme. Despite the fact that there is not yet an official debut date, the excitement is rapidly growing. In manners that no one could have anticipated, the environment of Shiba Inu is undergoing a transformation, and this very moment may be the one that completely alters everything. It is possible that you are at the right spot at the right moment due to the fact that you are holding, and this is when things become insane. The Shiba Inu is not the only breed that is gaining popularity. The price of BONE, which is one of the most important tokens in the ecosystem, is now on an upward trend and is getting closer to a significant level. As the cryptocurrency market continues to heat up and meme currencies continue to make a strong return, Shiba Inu and everything associated to it are riding this trend with all their available resources. The meme coin market as a whole has had a significant surge in worth, and BONE is demonstrating that it is not an exception to this trend. Recently, Shiba Inu noticed a significant increase, but BONE experienced an even greater increase, demonstrating how much enthusiasm is building up. Lucy, an important part of the Shiba Inu crew, provided some bullish information on BONE, which was the catalyst for a significant portion of this enthusiasm. She made the point that, similar to the situation with popular alternative cryptocurrencies in their early days, BONE has been underestimated for far too long. And at this moment, after a protracted period of consolidation, it is exhibiting indications of a significant return, much as Shiba Inu did before to its famed run. It is precisely this that contributes to the robustness of the Shiba Inu environment. There is not just one token involved. Rather, there is a full network of assets, services, and innovations that are cooperating with one another. It is possible that this is the start of something that is far larger than anybody anticipated, since Shiba Inu's ecosystem coins are following in its footsteps as it continues to rise. And this is when things become insane. As far as Lucy is concerned, the Shiba Inu might very well be projected to reach a far greater price sooner than anybody anticipated. In recent times, Shiba Inu has been on fire, gradually increasing while leaving the majority of the most prominent cryptocurrencies in the dust. Nevertheless, things are becoming even more fascinating at this point. Earlier today, Lucy, who is the head marketer for the Shiba Inu environment, gave her support to an outrageous forecast. This one implies that the value of Shiba Inu might skyrocket by a factor of 10 or more, reaching price levels that have never been seen before the market. It was Crypto Elite, a well-known market analyst, who made this forecast. He pointed out that the price of Shiba Inu is following a traditional cup-and-handle pattern, which is a configuration that has historically led to large breakouts. If all goes according to plan, we are in for a surge that has the potential to propel Shiba Inu to an extreme new level of success. And here's the thing. This is not simply the opinion of a single individual only. Some experts are even asking for a cost that would place Shiba Inu on the verge of surpassing its all-time high. Other analysts are predicting figures that are comparable to these. Now, do you recall when experts used to suggest that Shiba Inu could reach 1 penny in our earlier videos, or even $0.25? There were a lot of people who laughed it off back then. However, taking into consideration the current state of affairs, it is no longer as unattainable as it once was. The Shiba Inu has been able to overcome every obstacle that has been placed at it, and the ecosystem is developing and more people are adopting it. Moreover, let us not overlook Kusama and the Shiba Inu squad in our considerations. While remaining quiet, they have been working behind the curtains on some of the most significant events that have occurred up to this point. By doing initiatives such as Shiba Finance and continuously enhancing Shibarium, they are setting the groundwork for something that will be quite significant. Could they have information that we do not have? There is a possibility that they already possess the blueprint necessary to turn these pricing forecasts into a reality. At least one thing is certain. This is only the start for Shiba Inu, and what you may expect in the future may be much more significant than anybody could have ever anticipated. Now, here's something that is even more insane. A hidden signal that has been lurking in Shiba Inu's graphs has just been brought to our attention by an expert, and if it carries out as expected, we may be in for a significant upward surge. Shiba Inu is building an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a famous setup that often indicates the conclusion of a downward trend and the beginning of a big breakthrough, as stated by Satori, a well-known cryptocurrency expert. This demonstrates that Shiba Inu is not just pounding at random. Rather, it is preparing for something far more significant. The current price has been repeatedly testing a significant resistance level, and it has been doing so for quite some time. In addition, if it is eventually able to break through, we can see a ferocious rally that goes straight to fresh highs. There are already indications on the charts that point to the potential next steps, and experts are keeping an eye out for a significant price increase that would place Shiba Inu in a better position than we have seen in a considerable amount of time. However, here is where things become interesting. A significant number of individuals have not even begun to recognize this covert signal as of yet. Despite the fact that the excitement around Shiba Inu is already becoming higher, this covert signal shows that the major move has not even begun yet. The momentum of the token might be significantly altered if this turns out to be accurate. Also, let's not overlook the fact that Shiba Inu have been rapidly gaining popularity. It would seem that everything is falling into place at the perfect moment, from the development of ecosystems to the huge activity of whales and the growth of communities. Is it possible that this is the last push required before Shiba Inu takes off in a manner that no one anticipated? The indications are present. And if there is one thing that we can learn from the past, it is that Shiba Inu always manages to surprise the marketplace. Looking in the long term, Shiba Inu has shown that it is here to stay for the foreseeable future. It continues to go ahead building and proving those who doubt it incorrect, regardless of the highs and lows that it experiences. We walk with a mission that cannot be swayed by views, just as Lucy, the chief marketing for Shiba Inu, remarked in a tweet not too long ago. When compared to a great number of other projects, Shiba Inu stands out due to this particular aspect. It is not simply about making rapid profits or generating a lot of excitement. Rather, it is about an ecosystem that is always changing, a community that is not going to back down, and a goal that is becoming more and more obvious every day. During the time when others are leaving, Shiba Inu continues to become more powerful, laying the groundwork for something that will be very significant. Furthermore, this type of endurance is important for investors to consider. Shiba Inu has been put through testing on several occasions by the market, yet it continues to bounce back, demonstrating that it is not only another token, but rather a movement. As a result of the price action already exhibiting indications of what may be a significant change, plus the fact that Shiba Inu is garnering more attention, it is only a matter of time until the next significant breakout occurs. However, what are your thoughts on this matter? Leave a comment down below. The day is over now, remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.